Okay.
You have them in bags.
Okay. So we would like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Wednesday. Devin's putting in the date today, so you guys won't be confused what day it is. We're just running a little bit behind, kind of like usual. I hate to say this for all of our sanities, but we did have another U-Haul truck delivered today, so we've been kind of playing with that. So we are literally just a little bit behind. But we've got Judy in here sewing bindings on soldier quilts. We have Phyllis, who is so excited that you guys are all tuning in. Doris is sorting her favorite thing, sorting through fun finds.
Doris, are these the finds?
Yeah, those.
Did you roll it? Anything you roll today is
Okay, so trying to get a hold of ourselves here. Is there a Susan? Do we have a Sue or a Susan or a Suzette on yet? Is there a Sue or a Susan or a Suzette on yet? Okay, hang on a second. Do we have a Sue, a Susan, or a Suzette? This goes to Devin's collection. Okay. I think I can breathe now. So welcome everybody. We're so excited that you're joining us. Today is August 12th. We are Fabric Chicks in Gardnerville, Nevada, by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area. And we do have a brick and mortar shop. We would love for you to come and visit us. We do have kind of limited hours. So always just check with us, make sure we're actually going to be here. A lot of times I'm upstairs long arming for customers, so I keep the doors locked. So if the door is locked, just give us a call. And I think that's all of the bit. Susan, are you the very first Susan online? Is there in
13th, not the 12th?
Oh, Devin's got the date wrong. Okay, hang on a second. Is there any Susans on besides Susan Barclay? Here, I'm gonna fix this so that Jenny doesn't get confused. Hang on a second. Jenny, he was messing with you. He put the 12th. He was checking to see if you were really paying attention. Phyllis said it's the 13th, so I'm changing it. I'm changing it so you don't get confused by what day it is. Or Remy will let you in. It's true.
Okay.
Terracotta, it is the 13th. Okay, Susan, you are the only one alive that is Susan. So we have a Sewing Susan, a vintage Sewing Susan needle case for you. I mean, that really does have to go to a Susan. And really the only reason I'm parting with it is because I found a matching one that I put on my little frame of all the weird vintagey stuff. Okay, Susan, I'm just gonna throw it in your basket so I don't get confused. Okay, so we have a lot of fun stuff today. Welcome everybody. Oh, Peggy Sue, that doesn't count. You're a Peggy, not a Susan. Okay, so we do have some fun stuff today. You guys are gonna have to look here. Doris has made little felted wool felt ornaments with snowmen on them. So those are going to be later in the day. So if you need one-of-a-kind original ornaments for your grandkids or you want them to put onto boxes or whatnot, those are going to be later today. And let's see. We do have some auctions, but mostly we have just unearthed a bunch of Janet Wicker-Frisch Halloween panels and fabrics and a few bolts and things. And then we do have some $6 fabrics that we're just trying to get rid of the bolts, and who knows what else we have. So I'm going to show you real quick. We do have S25 is $4. S25 is $4. And if you want more repeats, you can just order 2 or 3 or 4, and then we'll send them to you not cut, so that you can have them as running yardage if you want. So these are kind of like old maid cards, but they are the Alice in Wonderland theme. So S25 is $4. You could cut these out and make banners, or you could put them on a painter's canvas, one of the smaller block painter's canvases, and then put buttons around it, or vintagey Halloween themed things would be fun too. S25 is $4. S25 is $4. And then we do have, Devin, do you want to show stuff and I'll be behind the camera?
I'm trying to eat my chicken.
I think they order more when you're behind the camera because you're so cute.
I am behind the camera.
Sue, I hope your doctor appointment goes well. Okay, S10 is if you want to do a banner. It's the Mad, I believe it says Mad Masquerade. I might have it upside down. From my side, I have it upside down. So it says Mad Masquerade. And we've done it with the really heavyweight interfacing and then just stitch and embellish. So Mad Masquerade, it's a great pinnant banner. They also, in one of the free downloadable patterns using the bigger center blocks, they did this as a pinnant banner and hung it across the quilt. So that you could also do. S10. And it's only $10 for this panel because it was the number 10. You know, I like to make things matchy-matchy.
I don't think it mattered which way you put it.
I don't think so either. I looked at it both ways.
You can read math.
Okay, so S10 is $10 for Mad Masquerade. S10 is $10 for the fabric for the banner. And we will do a demo. If I can get the girls, she's going to sew labels onto quilts for soldiers. But I'll see if I can get the girls to cut these out for me, and then we'll fuse them to the heavyweight interfacing and do a demo on it for Monday. I love when I overcommit myself, but Monday sounds like a good day. Okay. The reason we have so many of these panels is because we were clean. It's such a foreign concept. We were cleaning up over here, and on the ironing board, there was 3 bolts of panels cut that we just had forgotten was over there. Apparently got buried under something. So here, it's like the whole Janet Wicker Frisch collection. Some of it is Alice in Wonderland, and some of it is a little bit more Halloween-y, but they intermingle very well. So this is Curiouser and Curiouser. Very. It's a little bit Halloween-y, a little bit Alice in Wonderland-y. Curiouser and Curiouser. I love that cat. We're all mad here.
Oh, got it.
And the queen off with her head. Super fun, especially if you love Alice in Wonderland. S15 is $11. F15, you could put it into a quilt, but you could also make pillows with it or whatnot. Then we have 2 of the big kind of centers of quilts. You could just do this with and put a binding on it and have it for your door. S14 is $11. And a lot of times Janet Wicker Frisch will put in kind of religious sayings or little snippets from like Bible verses, I think. Like here it says, he will wipe away every tear. And then I think down here it will say Isaiah 25:8. So if you don't like that, you can always cut it out. And if you do like it, it's right there for you. S14 is $11. S14 is $11. S14 is $11. And then this one is always a popular one. S13 is $11. S13 is $11. I love his sewing shears and his needle. I just love her artwork. Her artwork is she's one of my favorite designers. S13 is $11. S13 is $11. We should do a sew-in where we all have one of these panels and we all work on it together but separately, and then at the end of the day we do a show and tell of what we came up with. Because the options are so, you could really do so many different things. Okay, this is S12. This is a different one that is for banners. Or, I mean, you really could do anything with it, but I think banners are super cute. I mean, I don't know where I would put banners in my house, but I do love making them. I do actually have some of her vintagey ones upstairs. Upstairs where I sew, I do have them along the, I have like a ceiling, like kind of a little bit of a wall that comes from the ceiling. I don't know what they call that, but I would say cornice, but I know that's not the right word. S12 is $11. S12 is $11. And then we have this panel. This is the last of the panels. S11 is this must have been what I started with. That's why I priced it 11. The panel's $11. S11 is $11. S11 is $11. So if you are new to watching, all you have to do is type S. S is you committing to buying, and then the number 11, and then how many of these panels you want. So if you want 5 panels because you've got 5 friends, just type in 5 and we'll get those to you. And then you can text us your information, or you can call us after the show is over. S11 is $11. Super easy to register here. And then here are the Go With It fabrics. So this is S24. S24 is the border print. It kind of reminds it, like they kind of look like they are escaped felons, like they just escaped prison.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty too. It says, just then flew down a monstrous crow as black as a tar barrel, which frightened something. For Tweedledum, it said Tweedledee. So that is the border print S24. S26 is just a all over print, but you know how we love words. So, oh, it's Old Maid, it looks like. It looks like part of the Old Maid collection, which we don't have anymore.
You mean where it says Old Maid right there?
Yeah, it does say Old Maid right here. Except for maid is spelled differently than Old Maid because this is made by your own hands. S26 is $11 a yard. S26 is $11 a yard. And then the matching spools, S27. S27 is kind of like the tomato spools, but in gray. Kind of a taupey gray. S27. I can't believe we had all this good stuff here, and I didn't even know. This is another border print. S23 is $11 a yard. S23 is $11 a yard for another border print. I'm just going to open it up so you can kind of see. I don't know where the repeat is. So you can kind of see there what the repeat looks like. And then all 4 rows are the same, so you could use it for a 60-degree ruler. I know if you girls need me to do another, and gentlemen, need me to do another 60-degree ruler demo, I'm happy to do it. I'm pretty much an expert on 60-degree rulers nowadays. S23 is $11 a yard. What are you laughing at?
The whole side you showed them, you know, it's a border print.
Yeah,
The
it was
whole
upside
other,
down.
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
other side is upside
Well,
down.
someday I'm going to get a choreographer that's going to make this really professional. But then you guys are going to be so bored. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. Okay, this is kind of, to me, it looks like wallpaper. S21. S21. And then we also have it in with a white background. So S21 is the gray background and S22 is the white background. Just kind of a smaller overall print. But it's easy to just, because, you know, I'm into kind of saving money at the moment. It would be easy to just put in a strip of black or different things, black for sashing, which, you know, we all have in our stash, hopefully. Okay, this one I literally have never seen this bolt before. I was pretty excited. This one I think would be fun to fussy cut out for different projects, or like to fussy cut it and put it on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. S20, S20. They're like flapper girls. S20. We can never have enough of this 60-degree ruler demo. I know, Carolyn. It's kind of like you learn something new every time. S20 is it's an all-over print of the Flapper Girl designs. S19 is cute little kitty cats. S19 is cute little kitty cats. S19. Hey, Connie, welcome in. S19. And then only 3 more pieces from this collection. These are time clocks. Well, timepieces, I think is the right word. S16. S16. And they're kind of going in all different directions. One of them says, one knows of that day and hour, not even the angels of heaven. No one knows. I think that's talking about somebody's death, isn't it? No one knows of that day and hour, not even the angels of heaven. Ooh. Do not let the sun set upon your anger. Lots of life lessons here. S16. S16 timepieces. Super cute, fun, retro-y. S18 is a lighter pincushion. S18 is a lighter pincushion. If you're new to watching and you want to order, all you have to do is type in S. S is you committing to buying it. And then the number, like this one would be 18. How many yards you want of it. And then we will, you can contact us after we end this show with your information. Super easy to register. S17 is kind of a little chain stitch, orange and black, like kind of like a little stitch. That is true, Diane. No one knows. No one knows. That's what's kind of nice about Janet Wicker Frisch's fabric. There's always, like, you really have to look at it more than once. S17 for the orange. And this is Phyllis's favorite. She loves trims. And we have a ton of trims today. I only have, so this is vintage stabilizer. We only have one of them. Super, super good price, but just.
Wait a minute.
What?
How much does Linda want of 16? S16.
Linda
ABC.
Linda S16, how do you just want a yard? Let us know how much you want of S16. And I think Phyllis needs a little bit of a break. So before we do trims, we're going to give Phyllis a break. We do have an auction here. This is a bag of random trims and things. And we did it real cheap, so you guys would not complain about it. S158 is starting at $2. You've got, well, Phyllis, Doris.
More small, short pieces.
Do you want to tell them what they've got in here?
We've got different trims. Oh, yeah, don't forget the sequined applique, little bitty yarns. The trims are all about 12 to 15 inches. There's some blanket binding. There's some hem binding. You see a lot of little pieces. This has got a really neat case, but it's got
These are handmade bracelets out of felt, I think.
And they're felted and put together, so they're really great for random
embellishing, like cutting them apart. These are like little hearts, little felted hearts. If you iron them out, I think they would lay flat, but you could put them onto your slow stitching. You could put them onto all that fun stuff. If you know anybody, Harris Cowan or Carl Cowan name tapes, those are in the collection also. So all this random stuff. I mean, literally, this piece of trim is worth like $1. So everything else is kind of a bonus. S158 is at $2. 158 is at $2 for the auction. If you guys want to bid on the auction while we give Phyllis a little bit of time. Okay, and then this is older cutaway medium weight Floriani back when it was priced $7.69. That's how we know it's a little bit vintage. But I do believe that this would not expire. It's still good. S03 is $7. We only have one of those. So whoever gets it in first is the person who gets it. S03. S03 we only have one of. And then we do have two other stabilizers. S04 is $8. It's heat and gone. Heat removable topping and stabilizer. So I think this is what you guys use with your embroidery machines. S04 is $8. S04 is $8. S03 Evelyn is the first one for that. And then this is water soluble topping. S05 is $14. S05 is $14. I was going to keep these and put them into kits because I'm always making kits with the expensive stuff. But then I would have to order Floriani to sell everybody because they're going to love it so much. So I figured pass the good deals on to you. S05 is a wash away stabilizer. S05. S158 is at $5. 158 is at $5. If you'd like to bid on this auction, just type in what you would be willing to pay, and we will see that in the auction. Lots of just random little stuff. Some trims, like here's some. That's like a big piece of lace. That's a big piece of lace. That's a really pretty piece. I like that.
That was fun at the end, and it was just.
Yeah, at the end, right before we went live, Doris had
the table covered.
the table was covered with lots of piles of stuff. And I said, we're going live like right now. Like this whole was all organized and sorted. And I said, well, you're going to have to dump it in a big bucket and we'll have to sort it again next week. And she wanted to cry. So she put it all in here in the auction bag. So S158 is Sharon Weber for $5. Sharon Weber for $5. And no takers on the other stabilizers. And Evelyn, just for SO3.
Does not have embroidery machine.
It would work on your embroidery machines, but even I use it for free motion.
You can use it for free motion or
Yeah.
for making fabric.
Yeah.
Making
Oh,
your
Peggy
making
wants to know what the wash away number was.
fabric. You can use it for making your fabric.
So that's that one.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Wash
SO5.
away is SO5 for $14. You want it, Peggy? Nowadays, I'm venturing to say this is probably like $25 or $30 at least.
Easy.
Easy. SO4 is Riri. Okay. All right. So we do have some trims for sale today. Kind of to go. We tried black and orange to go, and purples to go with the Halloween theme.
And then we just
And-
got carried away.
So S73 is 50 cents a yard. S73 is 50 cents a yard. Hey Cindy, how are you? S73 is 50 cents a yard. S73 for the gold rickrack. We have some rat tail here. S70 is 20 cents a yard. The girls in the morning love it when we have stuff that's 20 cents. They really loved the sale the other day where I did whatever the number was. So like the trims were 36 cents, 37 cents, 38 cents. They had a hard time doing the math on that. Okay, so this is S74 for 49 cents a yard. It is a gold metallic rickrack. I mean a purple metallic rickrack. S74 is 49 cents a yard. S74 is 49 cents a yard. Here, I'm going to put it over on the black. Here, want me to move this so you can, that way they can see it.
Lindsay.
And then these, oh, wait, I'm going to change the price. This says $2.25 a yard, but for you guys, we're going to do $1 a yard today. So here is ribbon that is metallic purple. Here is S71 for the orange. We're going to do $1 a yard today. S71 and S72.
Riri wants 04.
S04, we already put her name on it if she got it.
Oh, okay.
Those are already gone, but your name is on one of them. I'm not sure.
Riri got 04.
Linda, it's already gone. How much was the heat and gone? I want to say, I don't know. It was $8, I think.
And that one went to Riri.
Yeah. Okay, S71 and 72 for the metallic-y glitter ribbon. And then we have, oh, we got a lot of trims today. We should have named this trims.
It's a trim
Yeah.
day, believe me.
S69 is that same ribbon with a black metallic, and we're going to do $1 a yard on all of those. So S69 is $1 a yard. Here is the hang on a second. Let me put this on here so that we don't lose it. It's an orange glittery rickrack. S95 is 45 cents a yard. S95 is 45 cents a yard. The number on the rat tail cord, please. Sandy, it's really good to see you, Sandy. We've missed you.
Number 70.
Number 70. The rat tail cord was number 70. And then here is they call it chenille, but I believe it's chenille for the black and then the gold metallic ribbon running through it. When I stitch this onto something, I just stitch it right down the center of that gold with a black thread, and you don't even see it. S68 is $1.50 a yard. S68 is $1.50 a yard. And then I'm going to find in a minute, we don't have very much of this. S84 is $2 a yard. S84 is $2 a yard. S84 is a goldy metallic. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen, I love the spools. I haven't seen Ann Lindenmeyer on. Was Ann on?
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna have to call her and make sure she's okay.
She's the one from the California.
Yeah. Okay, this is an auction. These are 2 vintage pot holders that Phyllis has taken home and bleached and cleaned up. So if you love vintage pot holders, S155, the auction is starting at $5. This is an auction. S155 is starting at $5. S155 is starting at $5. S155 is starting at $5. And then here is a vintage bag of buttons and wooden spools.
An orange one too in there, I think.
An orange spool. And not a painted spool.
No,
It's like maybe a dyed spool, but like that's how it came. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So one orange one. We should have saved it for Phyllis, but we're not that nice. So you got some wooden spools here.
Rushed.
Yeah, we were very rushed at the last minute. Well, it's hard. We should set a timer for 15 minutes before the live so that we can like all take a breath, go to the bathroom, and all that good stuff.
Too much stuff.
We had too much fun. We didn't want to stop looking through the boxes, is what it was. So this is vintage buttons and spools. S156 is at $5. S156 is at $5. Get your final bids in because we are going to. Sandy, did you buy a house? Are you? I haven't.
Packing for what?
Yeah, she's moving to be closer to us.
Oh,
Yay.
Okay, Sandy, we need to know. Like, are you moving for sure? Do you have a date? Yes, Phyllis.
How many yards does Sandy want on 73? She wrote Y yard.
Sandy, how many yards do you want of the rat tail? How many yards do you want of the rat tail? Okay, I have 2 of you trying to none available. Oh, no house is available, I bet. S156, there's 2 of you at $5 for the vintage buttons and wooden spools. And then it's at $7. And then let's see here, I'm going to give you the pin. S155 is Judy for $10. That is totally worth it. They're super cute.
Yeah.
And 10 yards.
Got it.
And then I'm just going to show you guys. I know I showed you on Monday, but I just hot glued all these vintage spools and doilies. So I've got doilies down here, hot glued, and then just a bunch of vintage stuff. A Janet Wicker Frisch panel, just hot glued to the center here. And then just a bunch. I found, as I was like doing it, I found this vintage sewing case. So I just glued that on there. And just a fun way to kind of display different variety of things. An old zipper.
Don't forget the oil can.
The oil can at the top was in somebody's sewing kit that I got. And then this owl, I have this vintage owl, rhinestone owl here that I just have never known what to do. So this is kind of like the perfect spot for it. So just to give you ideas, you don't always have to do sewing projects. You could do a random variety of stuff. Okay, we're going to clean this bucket up. S156, there's 2 of you at $10. There are 10 of you, 2 of you at $10. Devin,
Yeah.
look at the last comment. Okay, are you caught up, Phyllis? Okay, then we're gonna not do auctions. We're gonna do some trims real quick because, it's at $12. Get your final bids in. Look at, as soon as Doris has it all bagged up, we're gonna put whoever's name is on our computer. So if you want to win it, make sure you get your final bid in. There's 2 of you at $12. Evelyn and Connie are both at $12. Get your final bids in. I'm gonna show you. Connie Kaufman's at $15. The war is on. We're at $15. Doris has one more thing to put in. She's like sitting there hovering. One more thing to put in. Get your final bid. Devin, you gotta like show him. She's like literally hovering over. Get your final bids in. One last thing. Connie Wiggins is at $17. 17 up. It dropped in. Okay, Connie Wiggins, $17. That's what happens when you guys just go up by $1. If you really want it, make sure you put the amount you really are willing to pay, because sometimes I know it was the battle of the Connies. Connie Kaufman, it's already gone. We can't be here all day. Come on, if we went, sometimes you guys go up by like 50 cents. Okay, here is a silver trim, $2 a yard, S83. S83 is $2 a yard. And then vintage trim here, red, white, and blue, S82 is $2. $2 a yard. And then here's another vintage trim, S81, $2 a yard. Oh my gosh, that Connie, that's like killing me. Because you know I would love another $3. Don't wait till the last minute to get your bids in if you really want something. S82 is a vintage Americana, red, white, and blue, really cute trim. And you guys just never know when you need trims. I know I keep talking about the vest that I'm working on, but I was sewing trims on the pocket last night at like, I don't know, 7 o'clock while I was waiting for the long arm machine to finish up. Okay, here is a silver metallic. It is a vintage rickrack. I'm just going to put, because we do have modern day rickrack in the shop right now. I'm just going to put, our modern day rickrack is 75 cents. So I'm going to put 75 cents a yard for the metallic silver rickrack. Metallic silver rickrack. And then here is another, here, let me, I think I put it on backwards apparently. This is a great Southwestern vintage trim. Oops, I had it upside down. S76 is $2 a yard. S76 is $2 a yard. Here, I'm going to put this one at 50 cents.
These were all the ones that were in.
Doris said,
that went for auction.
here, S75 is 50 cents a yard. S75 is 50 cents a yard.
I was on a roll.
Trim. Yeah, it's okay. This way they think they're getting a good deal because they're getting a reduced.
discount.
Yeah. S.
Discounted as you go.
I know, Terracotta. You guys said that you didn't want the whole bag because you only wanted certain things.
Oh my God.
This is for the whole piece. It is 25 inches. It is the wide rickrack. It's $1.67 for the whole piece. So if you want S80, it is 25 inches of the yellow rickrack. S80 is 25 inches of the yellow rickrack. And then this, I think, would be great for purse binding or like on a sleeve. So it is already ironed in half. It's kind of like a twill or something, but I think it'd be great binding for a tote bag or on like your clothing. But it is woven. It's kind of neat. S58 is 2 yards for $1. S58 is 2 yards for $1. The metallic rickrack is great for sewing on key fobs on the webbing. It's perfect for that. Okay, so S58 is $2 a yard, 2 yards for $1, so 50 cents a yard. But actually, once I looked at it up close, I think it would be really slick. I've got a couple of projects because this like golden poop yellow is kind of the in color right now.
Color.
Yeah, that's kind of a really popular color right now. So I have a couple projects I could use that on. S58, 2 yards for $1. Gosh, no takers for S80. We're gonna have to throw that in a bag of trims. Okay, we're waiting for Phyllis to catch up, so I'm going to do another auction real quick. S159 is starting at $3, and this is the most random bag I have seen in a long time, even for fabric checks. It is 60s mustard for sure. Okay, here is a bunch. This is a necklace. Whoa. OMG, look at with matching earrings. Yes. So the necklace with the matching earrings. Devin, do you need a new necklace? Or earrings?
Lots of surfers
Yeah.
wear those.
So you've got necklace and matching clip-on earrings. Definitely vintage. Look at how long the necklace is. That's a good size necklace. I'm going to put this here in case you need a gift. Matching clip-on earrings. That goes with that. What do we have in here? It seems very fragile. Whoa. Shell. Oh my God. Look at this mommy shell. Monterey, California. It's a mom shell. So it's a big shell, but with a bunch of baby shells in there. Super cute. Then some random shells here. You got some rings, gold rings. Oh, junk jewelry, broken junk jewelry.
That's always
Or Christmas trees, or if you do the Christmas tree in a frame.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. I don't know what these O-rings were for, but definitely some fake pearls, some buttons, some crystals, another, oh my God, priceless parrot or some kind of a bird in a tree. Some kind of a bird in a tree. A thimble. The girl said it's definitely not silver. You got some more shells in here, some more fake flowers, and some more junk jewelry. You have to be careful with this. I actually there was a coin that was on a chain like this, and we Google Lensed it, and it's worth $40. So I'm putting that on my vest. I'm going to show you guys eventually. Okay, so all of this random stuff. S159 is at $3. Oh, there's more. And then there's more. Here are wooden beads. There's some tiny ones, but some bigger ones. Vintage wooden beads that you can use for doll faces. Remember the little angel dolls we made? You could use them for that. Wait, here is some kind of a button with a saddle and a cow horn, Western jewelry. I'd probably save it just for the card. And then you've got a tube of beads, kind of like seed beads, I guess. And then some more random stuff. So some dice. You can play liar's dice at the bar. S159 is at $6. 159 is at $6. We're gonna just go ahead and clean that up. 159 is at $6. I'm gonna put some of these shells in here because I think they won't. If we fill this up, they probably won't break. Okay, 159. 159.
Puka shells are worth more than $6.
Yeah, the puka shells right here. Oh, have you guys seen how Google Lens works? Oops, I don't know. I lost my phone.
It's over here behind.
Do you know?
It's right there behind the computer.
Nope, that's a different phone.
Oh.
Have you seen my phone, Devin?
No.
Okay, well, if you could find my phone, that'd be great. If I knew where my phone was, I would Google Lens this for you guys so you can see how fun that is. We did a mini retreat at the shop, and Peggy showed the girls how to use Google Lens, and they literally were going around Google Lensing everything to see the value of stuff. It's like the funnest app you can get. Here, Phyllis is going to give us her phone. Okay, here. So we're going to get Phyllis's phone just so that you can see. So you need Google Lens on your phone, right? And then you just hit the camera. And you can do this with any of your sewing stuff. And you just take a picture of it. And then it's going to pop up generating what it is. And it says, this image displays a necklace and earrings made from small cream-colored snail shells, likely vintage based on similar items found. And the necklace is literally going for, on eBay, $4.
They're puka shells.
Okay, wait, hang on a second. Not snail shells? Okay, let me see if I can find a different one.
Shells.
It said snail shells. Okay, here. Cowrie seashell vintage necklace. Well, they're more spaced out. So sometimes you got to do a little bit of research to see what you're taking a photo of actually is. So who knows? It could be worth $4, it could be worth $15, or it could be worth thousands of dollars.
400.
Yeah, it could totally be worth it. Who knows? So vintage jewelry only at Fabric Chicks. S159. 159 is Linda ABC for $6. Linda is the lucky winner. Don't worry, Stephanie, if you're tuning in late, we have a lot more trims, okay? I don't know why. I don't know how we ended up doing trims today, but we did.
Just to torture me.
Just to torture Phyllis. Yes, we want to make sure we keep her mind very engaged and very active.
I was having a panic attack, Phyllis.
Okay, this is S56 for 75 cents a yard. This is a real petite, kind of like I don't really even know what it would be. I don't know the technical term for that. S55 is the orange pom-poms. S55 is orange pom-poms. S55 is $2.50 for orange pom-poms. S55, miss you too, Stephanie. S55 is orange pom-poms. You can sew those onto pillows or all kinds of fun things. And then S54 is for, here, we're going to do another special because I love specials today. You should $2.50 a yard, okay? This is black beaded fringe. S54 is $2.50 a yard. If you guys could see the U-Haul truck that just came today, you would know that we're drowning in treasures. S54 is $2.50 a yard. S54 is $2.54 a yard. And then this is S60. This is vintage trim. S60 is $2.50 a yard, vintage trim. I don't even know what you would say about it. It's kind of like a braid. You've got like rickrack on the edges and then like a twisted braid in the center. I'm sure it has
Macrame looking?
maybe macrame looking. No, that's not what comes to mind for me, but it was from West Coast Trim Company. It's a drapery trim. It's a drapery trim gold color. S60. It would like down the side, like the side of your jeans would be super cute.
Yep.
Oh well, Carolyn, we're gonna miss you. This one we already showed. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna try to not do too many auctions, but we do have some $6 a yard fabrics coming up soon. This is a elastic. It's kind of weird, but I'm going to show you how you can pull it. It's an elastic rickrack. I always just sew it without pulling it, so to me it's just a rickrack. I don't know why you would want it to be elastic, but 49 cents a yard. S57 is 49 cents a yard. And then we have knit fabric. This is there two different ribbons on here? Okay. Two different ribbons here. S79 is 10 cents a yard. S79 is 10 cents a yard. And then S78 is also 10 cents a yard. So one is a thinner ribbon and one is a little bit wider. Ooh, I do not think we do, Jenny, but I can look. S78 and S79 for some yellow ribbons. And then S53 is a sequined. You could actually use both sides if you want more of the swirly black or if you want more of the sequin showing. Either side would be good. S53 is $1.59 a yard. S53 is $1.59 a yard. $1.59 a yard. And then we have some $2 a yard fabrics. Trims. Some vintage trims. S62 is $2 a yard. S62 is $2 a yard. S61 is $2 a yard. S64 is $2 a yard. I know. And then S63. Oh, it's got a flaw right here. So whoever gets the first cut's gonna get that as a bonus. S63 here. I'm gonna make this $1 a yard. $1 a yard. Okay. S63 here. We can make this one $1 a yard too. We got quite a bit of this. S64 is $1 a yard. S61, $2 a yard, and S62 is $2 a yard. Vintage laces and trims. And then we have some $6 a yard clearance, $2.50 a fat quarter, $3 for a half a yard. This is a super cute little beachy scene. $6 a yard is great. I think this is quilting Three Wishes fabrics. Three Wishes fabrics. It would be a great backing for a quilt if you're doing a summery type quilt or any kind of beach bags. S09 is $6 a yard. S09 is $6 a yard. S66 is fun Christmas lights. S66. You want me to put it this way, Devin?
No, you can put it whatever way you would like.
Well, it was falling apart and my hands were full.
Whatever way you would like, you can put it.
S66. Fun Christmas lights. You can make Christmas bags with it. It's kind of like a watercolory Christmas lights. $6 a yard. S66 is $6 a yard. Again, great for backing fabrics. Here's a fun yellow, just kind of a good blender. Not much left. S65 is $6 a yard. S65, $6 a yard, $3 a half yard, $2.50 a fat quarter. $2.50 a fat quarter. And this is just kind of green circlies from that same watercolory line, Quilting Treasures, S67, S67, and there is not too much of this left. So get your orders in quick, not too much left. And then S06, I had somebody who needed backings for veterans quilts. So I like to make sure you guys have quality fabric. I don't want you using crappy fabric for our veterans. S06 is $6 a yard. This would be great for a backing or a border. S06, $6 a yard. This is from Northcott, so I probably paid more than $6 a yard for it. How much on S65? Maybe 2 yards. Maybe 2 yards. S07 is a Michael Miller flags with eagles. So good quality fabric, so you guys can do donation quilts. And don't forget, I haven't gotten all the info on the website yet, but we are joining September 1st with the purses for the girls in Zambia. So make sure you follow for when we get that. You can go to sopowerful.org and print the purse pattern. You can get them cut out, but you cannot start sewing till September 1st. Nope, we didn't do this one. I have 2 pieces of this one left, S08. One is a yard and one I think is 40 inches. But so either one of them, $13. If you want to cut these out for like pillows or a quilt or the back of a jacket, they're just really good motifs. S08, I have 2 1 yards left. S08, we have 2 1 yards left for $13. 2 1 yards left for $13. And while Phyllis is catching up, we're going to do another auction. This is a ginormous auction. Devin really hopes you live close to here because he doesn't want to have to ship it. But S154, the auction is starting at $1. S154, the auction is starting at $1. I love it when you guys just start bidding on it, and I haven't even opened it, but for $1, you're willing to take the gamble of whatever it is. So in this ginormous bag, you have some ginormous containers to hold your ginormous knitting needles. So you've got knitting needles and thread, yarns galore. So you've got yarn. Ooh, something already started. This one would be fun to put onto something already started. The yarn in case you want to finish it. Just a whole, I kind of almost have to open everything because you never know what is tucked in. We did find a home pregnancy test in one of the drawers of the treadle machines that came in at one point. Somebody was hiding that from somebody. I'm assuming this is more knitting needles. More knitting needles. I mean, you can get knitting needles for all your grandkids. One of them is a circular one there. And then just a bunch more yarns. This one has like a glitter in it, a silver glitter in it. Just a bunch. It's a bunch more yarns in here. And then also, we were going to give this away. Didn't we have some yarn? Here. We're going to throw this in there also. We were going to give this away as a giveaway, but I feel like it should go in this yarn bag. Yeah. So you've got some circular, more needles. So if you don't know how to knit, this would be a great way to start your knitting collection. Okay. Okay. The Sew Police are watching you for the purse. Oh, I know.
Sew Police.
I know. They said that they're very, very competitive. Okay, S154, all of these yarns and everything is at $1. S154 is at $1. Is Mary Lou on? She'll usually bid on these. Oh, perfect.
Sweet.
I'm gonna see if I can get some more quilts ready for next week.
Yeah.
Okay, all these yarns. If you do crafting or anything, S154 is at $1. $1 for all these yarns and knitting tools and the finished little kind of like yo-yo sort of. S154. Jenny's at $1. Devin's gonna love shipping it, Jenny. That's okay. He's got some big U-Haul boxes, and it doesn't weigh very much. It's just bulky because of all the yarn, but definitely worth $1. Okay, Jenny is. Okay, you want to put Jenny's name on there? $1 to Jenny. And when I was younger, as in like last week, I would have loved to have all that in my collection, but I have so much now upstairs that I have to share the wealth with all of you because I cannot possibly live long enough to use everything that I have upstairs. And one of my friends made the comment, they went upstairs and she said, aren't you afraid that the weight of all the crap you have up here is going to like just make the upstairs fall to the bottom level? But I'm not afraid at all. I think that they built this very soundly.
They did. That's why I'm sitting under a door frame.
Yeah. That's why Phyllis sits under the door frame.
I watched it being built. They were good craftsmen.
Okay, we have a few more trims. We didn't do too much fabric today, only because we were so busy. You should have seen it. We're going to post it later. But Devin decided that the couch that was dumped off here, he wanted it upstairs. So you should have seen me and Devin with this ginormous couch. And then we tried to like push it up. We hit the roof of the stairs. It was not pretty. I think both Devin and I have thrown our backs out today. So we were too busy with all the fun stuff in the U-Haul truck to really work hard on the sale. Okay, S94 is $2 a yard. S94 is $2 a yard. S94 is $2 a yard. And S93, is that somebody else? Okay, if you're calling to register, we will give you a call when the live is over and get your information. So if you want to order anything, you could just go ahead and order whatever we're showing. You can go back and rewatch these lives. We keep the numbers on until Monday, but it's limited, like all the sale fabrics and stuff. If it's limited, it does go to the first people who order it. And then S92 is, here, do you want to help fix those? Hang on a second. I'm going to get the numbers on it so you guys can see it. S92 is $2 a yard. S92 is, we got a lot of $2 a yard stuff. S92 is $2 a yard. S91 is kind of like a crocheted lacy kind of a thing. S91 is $2. Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, no, usually it's whatever price is on it.
So these didn't have a price.
They
on them.
should.
No, these were.
Did these prices get scratched out?
These were the cards you gave Judy to put
Yeah.
those new trims on.
No, these are old trims. The prices were on them.
Then we screwed up.
Yeah.
Right. I'll take the blame.
Okay, wait, here. Hang on a second. We're going to do, wait 1 second. This is like a Pico trim. S89 is, I think, 69 cents a yard. 69 cents a yard. So this cute little Pico trim is 69 cents a yard.
That's a bargain.
I know, isn't it? Can you tell?
There's nothing on this card.
See if there's something on this card. This card. Huh?
This one's $1 a yard.
Definitely
A $4 a yard? Okay, Devin says this looks
or 9. We can go
this
with
looks
either.
like $4 a yard. So you guys are getting it half off, but I don't know that $4 a yard is the right price. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do today only. We're gonna do $1 a yard for this.
You know how you wouldn't run into this problem?
What?
This one's
If you just
$1 a
threw
yard.
away the old cardboard
And stop using the cardboard. S91 is $2 a yard. S91 is $2 a yard.
Or if
This-
you grab the price gun to price it instead of just scratching through it with Sharpies.
There it is. These are $1 a yard.
Okay.
These are $1 a yard.
Okay, hang on a second. This one is a little bit wider, S88. This one, I do love this. Like I buy a pre-printed panel, a lot of times I'll sew down the pre-printed panel with these little trims, and then it looks like I actually sewed it. Okay. So S88 is 75 cents a yard for that little Pico trim. The tiny Pico trim is S89 for 69 cents a yard. And then
This one you found it.
that one's $1 a yard.
That's what
Okay.
finally found it on the card.
Okay. This is, oops, we got multiple ones here. Okay, so this is a hot mess. S90 is $1 a yard. S90 is $1 a yard. And then we'll put these ones on the next week when we can sort it out. S90 is $1 a yard. S85 is a tiny little rickrack. So if you bought the panels and the Halloween fabric today, you might want this to just add cute little trims, a little bit of texture to your projects. And then this one, hang on a second. Okay, $169 a yard for this fun orange trim. It's got like a flower on it. I'm gonna put a pin on it. S87 is $1.69 a yard. Oh, Angie, I don't know if there is enough of that left, but we'll check. She wants 6 yards of the Eagle print. I don't know if other people have ordered it already, so we'll see what we have left, Angie. I'll let you know what I have left. Okay, and then did you get the order for Terry S89 and S90?
Yep.
Okay, and then S86 is the pom-pom trim. The pom-pom trim for in black. So we had this in orange and now we have it in black. $2 a yard, and that's a deal because it was $2.50 a yard this morning when I sold it. So $2 a yard. It was $2.50. If some of you need the ruler, we have a Creative Grids ruler. I only have one Creative Grids ruler for the 60-degree triangle, and I only have one, so I'm going to do it as an auction. But Creative Grids, you know, are pretty pricey. This is $19. It's an auction, so if you want it, $19. If you don't have a 60-degree ruler yet, we do this demo. We do this project with a bunch of the border prints. So if you need the 60-degree ruler, we have one Creative Grids, just came in. It was $19.95. It's got all the different ways that you can cut it. So instructions in there. S96 is $19. S96 is $19. OMG, Angie, you should get a better internet. Okay, here is, it's Johnson Lane. And I'm going to tell you, Angie, you live north of Johnson Lane, and so you actually can get internet. I live south of Johnson Lane, and they said there wasn't a big enough population where we are. So, like, literally, we have the worst non-existent internet. Okay, S160 is an auction. We're starting at $1. These are vintage Bondex hot iron tape appliques. So I'm going to just read it because I have no idea what that means. They used to be 10 cents. So I guess they're pre-fused iron-ons that you can iron on to different, onto clothing or different projects, a quilt or whatever. So it is iron-on Disney. You get two of this one of the Mickey Mouse, one of Donald Duck, one of the Variety, and one of the elephant. S160 is starting at $1. S160 is starting at $1. While you guys are bidding on those, I do have some freebies to the first people who type it. This is a project. I'm going to just move these over because you guys can watch. This is a project that has been, I think they were going to trapunto it maybe, but it does have holes in the fabric, the ones that have been trapuntoed. So anyways, it is free, whoever wants it. The pattern comes in it, so you can recreate it. That is free. You know, I hate throwing people's work away. So if you want to clutter your house with somebody else's projects, it also has a bird, and it also has a blank piece of paper. So if you want these, it was originally for Sherna, but I'm sure that she would rather somebody take it than it go into the landfill. So I hope that when I go, when my time comes, somebody takes all of my priceless treasures upstairs and does something with them. So if you want it, just say Linda ABC, or you just throw this in Linda's basket. It's on the bottom. This is another priceless. Oh, Charity, it's good to see you. We've missed you. I'm here. This is a priceless, free to anybody who wants it. These are straw spoons. So they are literally spoons that have a straw. So if you need some vintage straw spoons, they're free to the first person to type it in. I mean, I should have Googled Lindsay's. They're probably worth $1 billion.
Yeah, they'd be for your milkshakes.
I mean, back in the day, they were worth $12. Okay, wait, hang on a second, because you know I'm at Google Lenser now. I got to know the value of everything I'm giving away. So you just take a photo of it, and then it's going to tell you they're worth about $16. Oh, well, there's one that's $30. So apparently there is a market for straw spoons. Okay, straw spoons are going to Terry on YouTube. She was the very first person to put that in. Okay, we're going to close up the auctions that are on the table. S96 is, I think, Suzette, isn't it? S96. That was so long ago. S96 is Suzette for $19. Suzette, that was a super good price for $19. Okay, and then S160 for the S160 is going for S160. S160 is the Disney Bondex. Linda, the spoon. Oh, gosh, Linda would have paid $6 for the spoon. Oh, I think she said $166, and then she wants the spoons also. Terry was first. Sorry, Linda. Okay, the 160 is at $8. 160 is at $8. Okay, the Bondex. Oops, I don't know. I touched the screen. Okay, the Bondex is Elaine for $8. $8 for Elaine. Oh, this is priceless. I almost was going to ask Phyllis, do you want to look in here and see if you want this bag? Cute. Here, give that to Phyllis and see if she needs that before we auction it.
How many are there in there?
8.
She needs those.
Okay, here is another auction starting at $1. Devin, $2.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I know, that's what I said. They're so beautiful, but I don't use napkin holders.
They're little chickens.
Okay, this is a frame, and with the frame, there is a project in this box. so S160, the auction is starting at $2. And it has,
Oh, needlepoint.
oh no, it just is the leftovers. There's
Wow.
not the,
It was in there.
it is?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, there's more in here. I'm like, Doris,
It was in there.
okay. So you've got the panda bears.
Oh, wow.
So this is the thing to create this.
Needlepoint.
Yeah, the needlepoint fabric to create this. And then
That's the instruction pad.
this is the instructions. So everything you need to complete this, I believe, is in here. You might need a needle. I didn't find a needle.
No, I didn't find any.
But all your yarns, S160 is going to make this panda bear. Peking pandas. $2. The S160 is at $2. S160 is at $2. The frame, I don't know if this actually fits on the frame. It looks kind of small for that. But the frame, if you're into needlepoint, this is a really well-made frame. So the frame is worth it, the $2. And then while you guys are looking at 160, we
another 160 earlier.
that's okay. This is an auction, so we'll write the names on it.
Okay.
157, the auction is starting at $20. S157, the auction is starting at $20. And these are straight from Pier 1 Imports. They are napkin rings. So they were originally $5.95. Each. I tried to figure out, oops, this one is caught. I tried to figure out what else I could do with them. Like, could I decorate or something with them? Because I thought they were so fantastic. I wanted them for myself. But I have tried to find something to do with them, and like curtain hooks or something, or I have tried to find something fabulous because they are so fantastic. But I have given up and I'm passing them on to you. So if anybody wants the fantastic napkin rings, if any of you actually do, decorate your table, S157 would be fantastic. They are so beautiful. Okay, 160 is going to Terry for $5. Terry, are you local or are we going to ship it to you? Devin loves shipping.
Sorry about that.
Nope.
Taylor.
It's a new Terry.
I'm gonna call her after this.
Okay. Devin will call you and get your info. Can pincushion.
And pincushion.
Texas. Oh gosh, we love Texans. Are those chickens? Yes, they're chickens, Charity. Look at them. They're chicken napkin rings. Your mom should buy them for you for Christmas and wrap them up.
She doesn't use fabric
5.
napkins.
Well, she will now for those. It does look like a tree ornament, or you could wrap up a gift and put them on the gift, on the bags. There's so many fun things.
Or a rooster?
You
It could be a
give them to your
rooster.
friends that raise
Yeah.
You
chickens.
could put them in your trees for yard art. They'd be really pretty yard art, and they would glisten with the sun. S157, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 fantastic chickens for $20. 8 fantastic chickens for $20. Suzette,
Oh, Suzette's gonna take
here,
them.
Suzette will take them for $20. I was gonna say, Suzette, if I didn't get $20, I was just gonna throw them in my yard. And I found a box of like sea glass and different things, and I didn't really know what to do with it. They were too heavy to mail it, so I just threw it all in the yard out in front of the shop. But every time I walk Remy, I love seeing all the glistening fun stuff.
That's what I
Charity,
do.
they're gone. Too late. We already wrote the name. You can't be thinking twice on things here at Fabric Chicks. Okay, so we have saved the one thing you guys are all gonna want. We have we've already sold 3 of them right off the tree, but Doris has made one of a kind ornaments for us again. So if you guys don't know Doris is our resident felting expert. So she felts, and she has done this Christmas tree. So I told her I would need the whole Christmas tree so that I can have the whole variety of ornaments. But she didn't think that was funny. Suzette, I want to know what your ideas are. Okay, so we are going to show you each of these felted ornaments. You could put them on your gift bags next to their names, or you can decorate trees. If you are the kind of person who buys one-of-a-kind ornaments for your loved ones every year, this is a great one. And they are only $7. They're all very different, so we're going to put numbers on all of them so that you can pick which one you want. So S28 is $7. Devin's going to move the, you want me to bring it to you? S28.
Okay.
S28 is $7 for the little felted snowman. S29, they all have different personalities. So you just have to look at them and see who looks like, you know, I mean, Phyllis, that one might look a little bit like Bill. Might remind you of Bill. S28, S29, and then S30, S30, S31 has little earmuffs. S31 has little earmuffs. Candy. S31 has cute little earmuffs. Doris, how about ornaments with sheep?
I did those years ago.
She did them years ago. Maybe we can talk her into doing them. Is Doris going to do a class for those? You could totally do them in her felting class, Charity, but you work.
But she works.
But you work now. That's kind of a bummer. S32 is this happy, jolly snowman. S32. S32. S33 is, and Charity, well, I don't know. I can't tell any secrets here at Fabric Chicks. What happens at Fabric Chicks has to stay here at Fabric Chicks. S33 is for this cute little guy, S33. And
On the weekend, she says. Do it on the weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
S34 is $7. We don't work too much on the weekends.
Neither does she.
I know, that's why she wants to do the class on the weekends. We usually on the weekends we're only open if we're doing mini retreats and things.
Family. She has family.
The weekends are so, working all week long is so exhausting. Okay, S35. S35, this one's terracotta. S35 is another one with earmuffs. S35. S35. These are all wool from Doris's sheep. So if you need raw, would it be that hard to put kits together for snowmen? We could do we could video Doris. Yeah, we could put together the kits and then do a video, and then they could watch the video on how to do it anytime. S36 is for this fun little guy. S36. S37. S37. Suacobe. S37. And I think we got a few more on the tree. I just knocked the whole tree over. Hang on.
It's so cute, the tree with them on.
I know. That's what I said. I would just have to buy the whole tree with all the ornaments on it.
Yeah.
Then when Christmas was over, I would just take the whole tree, put it in a garbage bag in a box, and then bring it out already decorated for the next year. S38. S38.
With some mothballs.
A how-to, Doris. We could maybe do it. We could maybe do kits up and then do a how-to. One of the fun things I love about Doris is
She rolls with everything.
on the wool that you get, it says what sheep it came from. S39. S39.
So the balls are made out of elf.
S14. I don't think we have an S14. Terry, is that for a snowman or do you want S14 from earlier in the show? S39. 36. 33, 36, and 38. 36.
That's 38. 36 is by you.
38 is
36,
and 38. Connie
and
Kaufman.
33. These three go to Connie Kaufman. And then I think the panels. Terry wants the panels. S40, S40, and oh, we should probably do the wit. We should probably bring the witches and gnomes out. It's that time of year. S41, S41. So could I throw these in my dryer as dryer balls? They would be fun dryer balls for the winter. S41.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, they would stay together, wouldn't they?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
stay together in the drawer.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try using these as dryer balls. S42. Oh my God, look at how cute this one is. S42.
They're not as big as my
S42.
dryer balls.
No, they're not as big as the
They're not
dryer.
as big as the regular.
They're
dryer
not
balls.
as heavy.
No.
And they're made out of the ram. That's why I didn't make dryer balls out of them.
Is
Like
the ram
snap.
not good for? It doesn't smell.
No, they don't smell anymore.
In more.
S43. S43.
He's been dead about 15 years.
S43. So those are all of the ornaments. S40, S40,
S40 is candies.
S40. You already have S40 candy.
Yeah, because I gave it to her.
Oh, S42 is Angie. S42 is Angie. And okay. So well, I do have some more freebies. If anybody wants these stretch and stitch bars, the Creative Circle 8x10 stretch and stitch bars, those are free if anybody wants them. Just put in that you want. John has a lot of wool.
Oh, John Lassalle.
Oh, Lasac. Oh.
He's got bales of it in the back.
Oh, he used to deliver our hay back in the day.
Uh-huh.
At tracing paper, you've got red, whatever. This is free if anybody wants this vintage.
Oh, God,
tracing
used that
paper.
in the 7th grade.
If anybody wants this vintage tracing paper,
You
it's
have
free.
The tracing wheel that goes with it, Beth.
Linda ABC wants the bars. I don't have the trace. Well, we've got a lot of chalk. Dressmaker's
You roll
chalk is
that,
coming in like
you know, you roll that. Remember that thing you roll over the tracing paper?
the. Uh huh.
They
to
used to
trace
be in
your
the
darts
thing with
and
it.
stuff when you would learn to sew.
Uh-oh. You better start writing names.
Well, okay, wait. We got a lot of people for the tracing paper, so I'm gonna do.
Oh my God!
Let me find my scratch paper. We're gonna do a face off here, okay?
How cute
We got
is that?
Okay, let's see. Tracing paper, Jenny
Glory,
and
Victor.
Terry and Victor and Riri.
Oh my gosh!
And who knew? I ran out of scratch paper.
They
Okay,
must
hang on.
have the roller thing.
Suicoat. Here, I'm gonna just tear up one of my numbers so I can get some more scratch paper. I got Sue, I got Jenny, I got Riri. Terracotta wants to know what you did not share during rut. Okay, hang on a second. I'm trying to be serious here. Okay. I got Sue. Okay. Here, I'm folding up the little numbers in here. Oh, Jennifer Evans. Okay, hang on a second. Let me fold these up. That was 25 cents. Do you guys know we have a tracing coloring book here? And I Google Lensed it and it's worth $50. Like, it is crazy what things are worth. Okay, I've got, wait, who did you do? Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer E. Okay, I've got it folded up here. I'm mixing them up. And Devin, you want to pull a name? Oh, you got two names. Shake one off. Okay, and it is Jennifer Evans. Jennifer Evans. I got Victor. Victor's name was in there. I didn't forget him. Okay, Jennifer Evans won that. Oh, this is priceless. Devin hopes that somebody doesn't get it from far away. This is a quilter is someone who, and it's handwritten in calligraphy. It's free to whoever wants it. I probably should put $1 on it so that we don't have to go through putting everybody's names in it. First person who wants a quilter is someone who saves 10 boxes of scraps, has one corner of the house an eternal mess, buys half a yard of calico when on vacation, goes to the fabric store in every town, loves flea markets, is always looking for new ideas, spends sleepless nights thinking about color combinations, has a tottering pile of books and magazines in her room, visits every five and dime. Well, those don't even exist anymore. Anyways, it is kind of like a little poem. Okay, Jenny Duarte. Oh, Terry says she'll pay $1 for it. Oh, Terry said she wants it. Terry was the first person. Terry said me. Okay, hang on, Terry. I'm putting your name on it. Terry's on YouTube. She commented right before you, Jenny. Terry. We got now Linda ABC. Gosh. Okay. I don't know what. Oh, here's my tape. Okay, let's see.
They all want it now.
Everybody wants it. It's
Take a
priced.
picture. You should have photocopy.
We're gonna take a picture of it and put it on the stitch along so that you guys can like have the copy if you want it. Okay. I didn't know it was gonna be so popular. The girls told me to photocopy it and put it in as a freebie in all of the shop pop bags, but I did not. Okay, we probably need to put a Y on that because now we have 2 Terrys. Well, one has an I and one has an E at the end. Okay, so let's see. I do have a vintage weird thing of trim. It's like they sewed it into a bow, but we can't figure out where the bow is. So some of you might know what this weird thing might be. I would cut it where it's stitched. I would cut it and I would just use this part of the trim. It is kind of a fun embellishment. If you want the trim, let us know and we'll put your name on it. First person, okay? First person. I do have a crochet gifts for the home book. That's free. If you want the book, just type in you want the crochet book. So we've got the crochet. We've got the trim. I have a vintage broken fan. The wood slats are off of it, but you could.
As you open and close it, more of them are freaking off.
It's a vintage fan. I don't know if I should put it in the trash can or if somebody wants this for something. You know, I'm all about recycling, upcycling, and
It only had one stick.
here, Terry is very fast. Terry is very fast. Terry wants the book and the trim. You guys got to get like quick on the.
She has good internet.
No, this Terry Y. Yeah, she's very quick. Next week we're gonna have to put Nate. We're gonna start pulling names out of the jar again. Okay, this is a free pattern if anybody wants it. It's just a barn pattern. We were gonna do a kit with it, but we never got around to it. So we do have it printed. If anybody wants it, just put barn pattern. Linda ABC wants the fan. And look at this. I'm saving this one for when I do another board like this, or I might find the room on it just because I love the artwork. It's an adjustable elastic bra strap, but look at that artwork. That is like priceless. So I got to keep that for myself. Okay, Elaine wants this. And we're right at 5:30, which is quitting time. So if you got, that was like perfect timing. So if you guys have any questions, just give us a call. We would love to answer your questions. We would love for you to join Fabric Chick Stitch Along. That is a private Facebook page. That's where we post different things. Devin and I were talking about, we've got some patterns that are kind of easy and quick patterns that we might post on there for limited periods of time, just to get you guys engaged and get you checking back frequently to what's going on at Fabric Chicks. And the Stitch Along is also where you can post what you're working on. We'd love to see what you're working on. And I guess that's it. We don't have too much going on this weekend. So go sew